All right. Yes, Preston.
You mentioned earlier about this reward of personal growth, particularly as it pertains to design that has intention. And I wonder if you could share with us tonight some of the precedents that you have designed for personal growth for some of your clients as a take-home. What can you take home with these examples?
Okay, so Preston is asking for some take-home examples of how I've designed spaces to encourage the personal growth of people in them. Well, it's easy to talk about the lake house. Nancy, where did Nancy go?
I'm here.
There we go, Nancy and Mike's lake house. Oh. Nancy and Mike, their main residence, it's colonial. It's similar to the surrounding houses. It's very Cary. And I don't think it's... Oh, it's beautiful. Oh, sorry. It's beautiful. It is... Cary is well manicured. It's all of that, which is wonderful for whoever wants to live there. Oh, I don't... Is this sounding worse and worse? Sorry. Yes, I'm constantly surrounded by people who are like, yes, my house is beautiful, but I don't want to be here. So that's where I'm coming from. And so for their lake house, which is a vacation home 75 minutes away, it's a house built for a journey to go experience this lake and to experience other people. And in terms of designing it for personal growth, it's tough to kind of pin down, right? Because it's experiential. It's not like, well, I want to be here, so then we do this. But when I asked Nancy about what she wanted in her house, she said, I want the master bedroom to feel private when I'm in the master bedroom, but I want it to feel open so that people can feel comfortable to walk into the master suite, look around, even take a bath. There are some double doors that swing into the master that can be closed and can be open. When they're open, there's still a hallway that you see when you look into the master. So you're not actually seeing a bed. There's some innate privacy, but by the doors being open kind of ushers you in. And when you walk in, to the right is a centered bathtub in the bathroom. To the left is the lake in the bedroom. So it strikes a balance between the privacy and between openness, where the Cary house doesn't afford any kind of openness in the master suite to visitors. Downstairs is where you entertain, and then upstairs is where you don't go if you're a visitor. And it makes Nancy at the lake house feel very open when she's like, yes, walk around, go in the master suite. Where it might feel kind of weird if in her Cary house she said, oh, go check out the master suite, you can take a bath. I mean, you have to go up. It doesn't lend itself. Right. So that allowed Nancy to entertain in a different way than she had ever entertained before. That's very specific, but how she wanted to entertain is very much tied to her personal growth, I would say. She's in a different phase of life than where she was before, when she was, had children and they were young.
To that point, you've been designing this place for the time span that you have. Mm-hmm. How does the design of this house continue to facilitate personal growth with you?
Ooh. Well, what I've learned is that the more thought you put in on the front end, the more unexpected surprises will come along the way. So I wanted this living room to be an adaptable space, as I described. I wanted it to be open to the dining room, open to the kitchen. I knew I wanted to be able to have people in here doing lots of different things. But I didn't expect that I would ever be sitting right here with all of these people in my house. Certainly not in the master bedroom. Having this kind of event. But because I put in thought on the front end toward openness and rearranging things, it opened an unexpected surprise to where the house facilitates where I am now, even though I never imagined this years ago. I do think that there's a certain way you can design a house. Once you build a wall, it's a wall. You can knock it out and all that. But there are different elements you can incorporate in a house that allow it to open and mold. Pocket doors are a great one. Double doors like that are a great one. Windows allow a lot of control. You can open them, you can close them, you can put shades over them. You can do a lot with a window that can mold to where you are at that time. So in this house, in terms of my next stage of growth, that's all I have to answer your question right now. Outside. Oh, what about the outside?
Well, I think that's the next step.
Oh yes, the outside's the next step. Nothing's been done in the backyard, which is great because half of you are parked there. And also, to that point, not rushing to do everything at once could be a good way to allow a house to adapt with you. The reason that you're all here tonight is because I let go of the fact that most of my trim still isn't painted. Most of my trim is primed. Good job. Joe the builder noticed. It's not painted.
I'm out of here.
Got it. Oh, wait, can I finish real quick? Oh, no, that's good. Oh, good. Okay, stay excited. And so, by letting go of everything needing to be ready, which could be a snapshot of your growth in time, taking on projects as you go and being okay with something that represents who maybe you were a few years ago, while you launch into the next phase, is a great way to go. And your house may never feel perfectly finished and ready for the event. But probably at the time that your house is perfectly finished and you're ready for the event and everyone's there, is probably the time that you're gonna die. Because the whole reason you're alive has to do with growth and the next step. And as soon as you stop growing, you're dying. And as soon as you settle, then you might as well throw in the towel. So allowing your house to grow with you. Huh. That's what I think. When I see someone settle and I meet someone who's already settled, I'm like, it's great to meet you and you seem really nice, but I don't have any interest in having a deep friendship with you. Because I want to talk to someone who's growing, who's changing, who's open to ideas and thinking about things differently and is ready to embrace something. Even in Cary. Thanks for watching. Hit the button to subscribe, and I'd love to hear from you in the comments, particularly if this video sparked any new thought for you.